You're standing at the edge of a cliff. Your palms sweat, your heart pounds, and some small, strange part of you wants to lean forward. That feeling isn't a malfunction. It's not weakness, and it's not a death wish. It's something far stranger. Your brain wasn't built to avoid danger. It was built to chase it, just carefully enough to survive. Think about the last time you watched a horror movie through your fingers, or slowed down to look at a car accident on the highway, or clicked on the headline that scared you the most. You didn't want to look away. You couldn't. Why does something so unpleasant feel so impossible to ignore? The answer starts almost 2 million years ago, on the open grasslands of East Africa. Your ancestors lived surrounded by predators, lions in the tall grass, leopards in the trees. Every rustle of wind could be nothing, or could be teeth. The humans who survived weren't the ones who ignored the rustle. They were the ones who froze and remembered exactly what danger looked like, sounded like, and smelled like. That memory had to be vivid. It had to grab attention harder than anything pleasant ever could. Because a missed threat could end your life in seconds, while a missed reward just meant a smaller meal. Evolution doesn't split its attention evenly. It weights it toward fear. Neuroscientist Joseph LeDoux spent decades mapping this exact circuit. He found that threatening information can reach your amygdala, the brain's alarm center, before it even reaches the parts of your brain responsible for conscious thought. You can feel afraid before you know why. Your body reacts to danger before your mind has finished the sentence. Is this actually dangerous? This is called the negativity bias. And psychologist Roy Baumeister spent years documenting just how deep it runs. In his research, bad experiences, bad emotions, and bad feedback affect people more strongly than good ones of the same size. A single harsh comment can outweigh 5 compliments. One frightening moment can overwrite an entire day of calm. Your brain isn't being dramatic. It's being ancient. But here's the part that feels almost backwards. If danger is so unpleasant, why do you seek it out on purpose? Because somewhere along the way, your brain learned a trick. Controlled danger you can walk away from, doesn't just trigger fear. It triggers a flood of dopamine right afterward. The same chemical tied to reward and motivation. Roller coasters, horror films, extreme sports, even doom scrolling through frightening news. Each one lets your ancient alarm system fire without an actual predator on the other end. Psychologist Marvin Zuckerman spent his career studying this exact pattern. He described people as falling somewhere on a spectrum of sensation seeking, a trait shaped by how much stimulation someone's nervous system craves before it feels alive. Some people need more risk to reach that same spike of aliveness, but almost everyone gets some version of the payoff. Good, followed by safety, feels like winning. That's what a horror movie really is. A predator that can't reach you. That's what a roller coaster is. A cliff that won't actually kill you. Your brain gets to run its oldest, most urgent program, threat detection, without paying the price your ancestors would have paid on the savannah. Even gossip taps into this. Hearing about someone else's disaster, someone else's diagnosis, someone else's near miss, lets your brain rehearse danger from a safe distance. You're not being nosy. You're pattern matching against every threat your ancestors ever needed to remember. This explains something else too. Why bad news spreads faster than good news. Why the scariest headline gets clicked first. Why true crime podcasts keep pulling people in, year after year. You're not drawn to darkness because something is wrong with you. You're drawn to it because for most of human history, paying close attention to danger was the difference between passing on your genes and becoming someone else's meal. Modern life gives your ancient alarm system a strange new environment. There are no lions in the grass anymore, but there are car crash compilations, disaster footage, and an endless scroll of worst-case scenarios, all delivered directly to a brain that still treats every vivid threat like it's standing right in front of you. Your amygdala doesn't know the difference between a leopard in the brush and a news alert on your phone. It just knows this looks like danger, and danger demands attention. So the next time you can't look away from something frightening, know this. You're not weak. You're not broken. You're not seeking out darkness for no reason. You're running a survival algorithm that kept every single one of your ancestors alive long enough to have you. You're standing at the edge of a cliff. Your palms sweat. Your heart pounds. And some small ancient part of you isn't afraid of the fall. It's grateful it can still feel it.